All right, ladies and gentlemen, what's going on? You know who it is, and if you don't know, it's Mayu Sharp, your local dating and relationship coach here at your service. We're going to try something new today. So we're going to come over here in the Kendra G aisle, and we're going to break down the psychology of the guest. We're going to get right on into it, and let's see what takeaways we can get from this video, okay? Let's ride.
Doing this.
What am I doing? Because I don't understand.
I don't know how to do this either. This is the second time. This is the second time I requested you and you actually answered. But when I look cute and I want you to answer, you never answer.
Well, girl, you call me. What you want me to do?
Wow, she look crazy. That's all I gotta say. She look crazy. Ooh, oh man. Now I don't like to talk about people's foreheads, but it's a lot of it. That's all I got to say. It's a lot of it. You know, she might got a big brain. You know, she might got a lot of thoughts going on at one time. And she might have a lot to think about. But that's all I got. I'm going to keep it at that, all right?
I want to be a co-host.
Well, what friends you love, honey?
I want love.
You don't want love? So
I
why
mean-
are you calling me if you don't want love?
Because I want to say hi.
Okay, can I ask you a question? Are your eyes real or is that a filter?
This is me.
Those are your real eyes? That they're not a filter eyes?
What's wrong with my eyes?
They are huge. I'm sure you can see me from the parking lot.
I look high.
No, I thought they're real eyes?
Do I look high?
You don't look high. You don't look high.
What I look like? See, my hair is not done. I cannot be on this show.
Remember those doll babies back in the day? They had the big eyes.
Kendra, stop. Stop, Kendra. My eyes are, yes, they're big.
There's no filter to the eyes.
Kendra, no! Come here. Come look here. See, there's not, look.
Hi.
Hi, Kendra.
Hey,
Nah,
girl.
she might be
Kendra,
muted.
what are you, I am on the Kendra. Can people see me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like the world?
Yeah.
Hang up, Kendra.
Hang up. You call me.
Look at me. I don't know how to get
Is
here.
your name Lisa?
It is.
Are you single?
I am.
Do you want to do the
That's
questions?
right, Russell. No filter. I'm sorry. I'm talking to somebody on my team.
Do you want to do the questions?
Yeah.
Let's start. Okay, Lisa, where are you calling me from?
I am calling you from Kansas City.
Kansas City.
All right. So one thing I noticed is y'all coming on here to play. This is why y'all can't find nothing. I ain't gonna say everybody, but whether y'all serious or not, this is why some of y'all might be having some issues because y'all play too much. If you're seriously looking for love or a long-term relationship, I would think that's why you're on this show. Y'all gotta stop playing. All right, this is serious. If you're really looking for something special, stop playing.
City, how old are you?
She's about to lie.
39? That's
you
right,
ready?
Pink Gang. No, I'm 44. I'm 44. Okay, I'll stop. I'll stop, Kendra. I'll stop. Because I really wasn't planning to do this. I said I'll stop.
She playing.
Go ahead. Come on.
So you're 44.
Uh-huh.
Okay, what do you do for a living?
What needs to be done?
Girl.
Okay. So I have a lab tech situation going on. Oh, it's my cousin. Hey, girl, I don't know. Did you see I'm on the Kendra G Show? Put her on here. She needs... I'm about to invite her on here.
Oh, child. Okay, wait a minute. Okay, you're a lab tech?
Yes,
Do you have any kids?
I do.
How many?
3.
How old are your 3 kids?
Yes.
How old are they?
Oh, 27 today, and then 2 12-year-olds.
Hold on.
Oh, twins?
Mm-hmm.
Hold on. 27. Let me do the math. You got a 27-year-old and you about 44. Okay, let me see about that. 44 minus 27. Math ain't good. All right, you started kind of early now. About 17. Nobody judging, but we had to just do the math. That's all. Okay.
Happy birthday to your 27-year-olds.
Oh, thank you.
How many men?
By one.
You ever been married?
Yes.
When did you get divorced?
Because I wanted to be fast.
She said, when? What does that mean? You want it to be fast? That means you want to be scat packing out here on the streets, huh? Because why would you get a divorce so you can be fast? That means you're hot in the pants. You are just trying to go out there and experience other men or women, depending on who's talking. But I thought marriage was a serious thing. Why would you leave just to play around? I don't know when she got married. Maybe she got married too early. I mean, she already had a kid kind of early. So she probably had matured faster than some, and she didn't get to have those experiences. I see that's what's happening now. A lot of men and women have to have those experiences being single early on in life. So men and women before 27, 25, they're not really ready to settle down. So maybe that is the case. Maybe she got married early and she didn't get to play in the streets. So.
Are you asking me questions? You want me to stop? You don't want me to tell you no lie, right?
So you divorced your husband because you wanted to be out here in these streets?
I did, yep.
Well, how did that street life work for you?
It did not. That's why I'm single.
So did you have an affair with your husband?
I did not. I wanted to.
So you got divorced because you wanted to have sex with other men?
One particular man.
Okay, so when you got the divorce, did you and that man have sex?
I did.
And what happened after that?
It was horrible.
So you literally divorced your husband just to do something with another man? And it wasn't even all that? Man, this is a terrible reason to get a divorce and to break up the family. That's very selfish. That's not good karma, but let's continue.
Did you try to get your ex-husband back?
No. I felt a little ratchet afterwards.
When did all this happen?
About 9 years ago.
How long was you married for?
19 years.
Told you.
So you divorced your husband of 19 years all because you wanted to have sex with another man?
Yeah.
That's probably the only person she ever had. So like I said, it's a new time, ladies and gentlemen. Women now have to get their experiences out too. I mean, it is what it is, but having access to so many other people is the reason why she felt that she was probably missing out and had to get a taste of the street life.
Do you regret doing that?
Yeah.
So what would you tell to the ladies watching? What advice would you give them?
Don't leave your man, your husband. You can leave a man, but don't leave your husband.
So why didn't you try to get with your husband back? Or he didn't want you back?
Because she was embarrassed.
Well, he did, but I didn't.
Okay. So Lisa, Kansas City, 44, works in the lab tech, mom is by her ex-husband, who she left because she wanted to be out in the streets. What's your
You know
zodiac?
what, Kendra? Can we use a different? Use a
That's
different.
what you
That's
said.
what you
You
said.
said you want to be out. I only know the things that you
Better not
tell
be
me.
being
You know,
recorded.
here's the deal. Y'all know I only know what you tell me. So if you don't tell me, I don't know.
Okay, so hi everybody. I'm Lisa from Kansas City. I was married for approximately 19 years, and I left my husband because I wanted to be out in the streets.
Okay. All right. And what's your zodiac sign?
Gemini.
Of course you're a Gemini. Of course. So now with all that being said, what kind of man are you looking for?
She ain't looking for no man. She ain't done playing in the streets. she just ain't found a good playmate yet. You know what I'm saying? She don't want a man. She came on here and said that she's not looking for love. So she's not done having fun on the streets. Don't take her too seriously, Kendra.
I'm looking for a white man. White
Lisa,
man.
are you being a comedian?
No, I'm being for real.
Okay, why do you want a white man? Why you want a white man now?
Because I think
I told y'all she wanted different flavors.
they're a little bit more in tune with a sensitive atmosphere.
So no black men, just white men only.
White men only.
Okay, what else you want besides he gotta be white?
Children over the age of 12.
So white man and no kids over the age of 12.
No, under the age of 12. Sorry.
White man and no kids under the age of 12.
Right.
Okay. What are your deal breakers?
Black men.
Dang.
You're not trolling me. You're being serious.
Kendra.
Black man, and so you will date a white man. I don't see anything wrong with that, but then he can be the same as a black man, have the same characteristics, but because he's white, it just makes it better. I swear, a lot of people live through their emotions and not with logic. She's not making any sane sense, but she's making sense. It's kind of insane, though.
Now, I opened up the conversation telling you what I was looking for. Nothing.
Why don't you want to date black men ever again?
I don't, because it's just too much. Baby mama drama. Give me some more, T.
Girl, you a black woman who left her whole husband because you want to be out here in the streets with your vagina.
Are you judging me because I wanted to use my vagina somewhere else?
I'm not judging you. I'm just letting you know that you talking about black men and they gonna talk about your ass. They gonna say you had a husband who married you. You was a mom of 3 of his kids.
Amazing man.
You left your good ass husband to have sex with some man and the sex was whack. So
as hell. Whack as hell.
This is crazy. So it's okay for you to be all over the place mentally, but you don't even want a black man in which you had, but you said he was amazing. Now all of a sudden the rest of the black men have to deal with the fact that you just don't want black men for some reason, because you just said baby mama drama. So not every black man has baby mama drama, but we're not going to get into that. But the fact that you had an amazing black man and then now you don't want black men, I think what's happening here is he probably doesn't want black men because they're going to, I would say, judge her. Yes, because we all judge each other. That is human nature, to judge each other for safety purposes. So it's something that is innate with us. And I think a lot of men aren't going to put up with that. And I'm not just going to say black men, but men in general. Probably why she doesn't have one now. But again, she's not looking for one, but at the same time, she's still wanting one. So that's kind of confusing. But let's carry on.
So no black men?
None. Wait a minute. Okay, you know what? Let's back up a little bit. I will take a black man, but he has to be from, like, Nigeria, like somewhere out of the country. No American men.
Okay, well, that's easy. You want a man from Africa that you can marry and bring him to America?
No, I want to go over there.
Okay, well, that you get a husband by the weekend.
Will I?
Yeah, there's a lot of Nigerian men that want to leave Nigeria and come to America. So you just go tomorrow and get married on Saturday.
No.
Well, okay, I think that's what I'll do.
Okay.
But I would have to leave my kids here with their father.
Should this guy make a certain amount of money?
No.
You don't care about money?
Just long as he makes some kind of money.
All right, let's do the Kendra Cam.
Girl, what?
All right, she's not really looking for a man. She's not looking for a husband. She's looking for all the things she was missing out on in her marriage, and that seems to be everything behind closed doors. So she is now at the point where she wants to sow her wild oats. She wants some new flavors. She wants to see how some of these other men be doing it from other countries and from other cultures. And not going to say that's wrong or right, but that's what's happening right now.
What that mean?
You gotta stand up and we gotta see your full body. And you know this already. Go ahead, stand up. Stand your ass up. We gotta see your legs. So you gotta move back.
See, she played too much.
You want to see my booty. That's what they want to see, my booty.
We don't want to see your booty. Just turn to the front. There you go. Okay.
She got a booty do. I mean, she seems like a cool homegirl to hang out with. She's funny, playful. I just don't think she's looking for anything serious, Kendra. So don't waste your time.
How was that, Kendra?
Y'all don't take anything serious on TikTok. Nothing. They don't take nothing serious on TikTok. You a whole nurse? Are you a nurse?
Kendra!
Are you taking care of?
Huh? What you say? I don't have any patients right now. I've already admitted them and sent them to their rooms.
Okay. When was your last relationship, Lisa?
9 years ago.
You haven't been with anybody in 9 since your ex-husband?
Yeah.
Why?
I thought you left him for another man.
Exactly.
No, I left him to have sex with another man.
So that was 9 years ago?
Mm-hmm.
So when's the last time you was intimate with someone? You don't have to answer.
I can't answer that. Let me answer that for you. About almost a year.
Oh, okay, a year.
Yeah.
3 flaws you have to work on.
Being serious. Being emotionally detached. And talking a lot of shit.
And why would a guy be lucky to be with you?
Because I am her.
Explain why you're her.
Because, Kendra, I can't explain it. It's a vibe. It's my aura. It's me. I'm that.
Ooh, let me pull you up. So, Lisa, were you on the Kendra G Singles dating app?
No. I've never even knew you had an app. I just look at you.
Let me show it to you, honey. Yes, we have the app, people. So make sure y'all go to the App Store and download the Kendra G Singles dating app. And ladies, I got an exclusive opportunity for a speed dating event you have to be invited to, but you got to be on the app. Here's the app. Screenshot it.
Hold on. Don't move, Kendra.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, that's all I got. Seems like it's a lot going on in this Kendra G show. Hey, do your thing, Kendra. I ain't here to talk bad about it. Like I said, just breaking down the psychology of some of your guests. She definitely is just here for a good time, not a long time. We all should have those moments in our life, especially in this day and age, so we don't get FOMO when we are ready to settle down. So, like I said, she settled down a little bit too early. I'm sure she would probably be a good time. She seems charismatic, playful. So for any guys that aren't looking for something serious, hey, do your thing. But fellas, don't fall for this type of person in their life, and don't fall for this type of person in terms of where she is in her life. I'm not saying she's a bad person, but if you're looking for something serious, don't try to turn that into something serious, because you're going to be disappointed and you're going to be wasting your time. That's all I got, ladies and gentlemen. I'll holla at you. Y'all be easy now, you hear?